Anybody? Is anybody getting it?
Hello? Is this thing on?
Is this thing on? Is it
Uh,
working at all? Because if it's not working, they'll tell us. Are they telling us?
So far, where's Justine? Somebody said hi. Hey, do you guys know, is this thing working? Can you see us?
Can you hear us?
Write a comment below if it's working.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Obviously it's working, but can you hear us?
Oh, hey, I can hear us. Look.
Look, there it is.
There it is.
All right. Turn that down then.
Okay, got that. Check.
All right. So, I have my list of things to discuss in this whole thing. We're hoping this doesn't drag out to an hour-long deal. We just want to hit the high points and have some discussions. I kind of miss doing the live streams and doing the question and answer thing. Yeah, the biggest and most asked question in the comment section or anywhere: what is the deal with Robbies Tow Truck? Robbies Tow Truck is out in the parking lot, and we will be working on it probably end of next month. So Moab is a tourist destination. Busy season is right now and in the spring. Right after Thanksgiving, it goes dead for about 2 to 3 months. That's when we try to focus on stuff. Robbies Truck is a build that we're trying to focus on. It's not some random thing where I randomly decide to cut the cage off my car and make a new one in 2 or 3 days. So I understand that I'm very sporadic and it looks like I'm doing a lot of things and not working on Robbies Tow Truck, but there's a time and a place for everything. Robbie is more than aware of the timeline that we have told him that we'll work on it, and he's fine with it. So it's mostly just you guys complaining, and I know you want to see it, but we are first and foremost an off-road recovery channel, and if you'll notice by all of our off-road recoveries that we've been posting, we've been kind of busy. We've also done Trail Hero. We did We Rock. We have all these events that were coming up, like Record Games is coming up. OffRoad Games is coming up in March. So I would very much love to have Robbie's truck done by then, but that will be very depending on how everything goes. So, which segues horribly into the other thing we're going to talk about, time management. I'm horrible at time management. I am getting married in a little over a week, and I have not found the place that I'm getting married. My fiance gave me one job to find an overlook to get married at, and I have not even gone and looked for one yet. So
Fine, we got all week.
if that you say the date, I swear to God,
Shit. You don't
if you say how long it is. Anyway, like I said, so my time management is horrible. So I can't believe that you don't know this from watching my videos. But I don't plan ahead. Anyway, what are some of the other things? The Onyx Build. We are not part of the Onyx Build anymore. We had to drop out because I just don't have time. I don't have as much time as I thought I would have when I say yes to all this stuff, and just with the wedding, with everything coming up, with all the other events we had, we just didn't have time for another thing to be drawn away from everything that we're trying to do. So that really sucks, but at the same time, it just wasn't working for us. And I do not have a giant crew of people where I can say, 2 or 3 guys go do recoveries with me, 2 or 3 guys work in the shop. Somebody does this, somebody does that. Literally, here we are. We have Justin upstairs, editing videos, and we have Chris working the front desk. That's it. That's it. This is it. So I apologize for that, but at the same time, I want to keep it small because it works. So there's that. On top of everything, we have another recovery rig we have to build. We have a Ranger that we have to turn into a side-by-side recovery rig, which goes back to the other topic I was going to bring up, Big D. People are saying that they haven't seen Big D in a while. Big D is in the yard. We use it when we need it. There's a lot of people, a lot of jobs that we've done where they're like, you should have had Big D there. No. Getting Big D to these jobs is not as easy as everyone thinks, where it's just, oh, it has four-wheel drive, it's an off-road record, just take it out there. No. It's a very heavy, very cumbersome truck, and it does what I want it to do great, but there's a lot of things it doesn't do. And ride nice is one of the biggest things it does not do. So, but we got Big D from our buddy Dustin over at Moab Side by Side. We got him, and we got the truck from him in the hopes that we would build the Ranger for him as a recovery rig. So we need to get on that, doing the recovery rig for that Ranger. See how this is all tying together? I have little lines together, drawn and little things. And so then, like I said, like you see us working on a lot of stuff, but we're doing like maintenance on the fleet. We're keeping things rolling and keeping things running, so we don't really have time to like focus. When I pull Robbie's rig in, I want to pull it in and work on it. I want to like focus on building it and not just spur of the moment, quick. Let's bend a couple bars and call it good. Like that's something I really want to focus on. So we're kind of waiting till slow season for that. And then the other part of slow season is the race with Cletus. We're supposed to do that. I don't know. Florida got hit with all these storms. Cletus is a huge dude, businessman, all that. He's got a million things more than we've got going on. So I don't know if it will ever work out for the race. I hope it would. But it's kind of all hinges on us taking a week off from here to go to Florida to race him. And I don't, as much as that's a bucket list item and would be super awesome, I don't know if it's going to be possible, just because that's a huge thing, and disappearing for a week is kind of difficult. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
He doesn't know.
I don't know. I can tell you that.
So I don't know.
And then that plays into like sponsorships and ads. I mean, like it or not, YouTube is a business, and so we did an ad in the videos, and there was very mixed results from that. It was from one side or the other. Complete. It was either good job, Rory, you're trying to grow your business, you're doing good, to, well, another YouTube channel gone to commercialization and whatever. Well, to all the people saying, you know, another channel gone to commercialization, I haven't seen you pay one of my bills. Not one. I appreciate you guys watching, and that does make us money, but you don't make millions of dollars like everyone seems to think. We don't have the views. We just don't get those views. My hat's off to any channel that can. We're not the bang, you know, the big, we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that and we're gonna do it. We're just, here we are, this is what we do. And I apologize for that, but because we're that way, we don't get millions of views on every video. So we don't just have money just falling out of the rafters. You know, I mean, I wish it would be cool, but it seems like every time we try to take a step forward, there's 10 people to write an angry comment that, you know, we're just, you know, Rory's just selling out and Rory's doing this and Rory's doing that. And maybe, kind of, but I have bills to pay. And I got guys that I got to pay, and I want them to do better and us to do better. So, in the nicest way I know how, suck it. I don't know. This is why I'm not supposed to do live streams. That's why I'm doing one now, because Chris is gone, so there's nobody to keep me straight.
You're on your own.
Yeah.
You're on your own.
But then that phases into the haters in the comments. Like I said, a lot of people comment. You know, I love the comments, and I try to read almost every comment. If it says that I hearted it and I liked the comment, it's because I read it. I don't just scroll through them and just click on them. I actually read all the comments. I really enjoy seeing that interaction and seeing, you know, how people like what we do and enjoy it. That's another thing, because I'm going to get sidetracked now because I'm not following my papers. That's the biggest thing, is like we film what we do. Like, we don't set things up to film. We film what we're doing. So the recovery a couple weeks ago in the river where the batteries died, everybody's like, I can't believe you didn't bring more batteries. We had batteries, but that meant somebody had to swim back to shore to get a battery, and then swim out and replace a battery, and then swim that battery back so that you don't get that battery wet. Once again, I don't see anybody else doing it. So that's why we lost a lot of footage. We didn't get a lot of the footage for the job, because we were focused on getting a vehicle out of the river. Not like, are the cameras set up? Are the lights just right? Are you getting every angle of this? We're not a TV show. We are a YouTube channel filming what we do. So I'm not trying to come across angry in any way, because like, it's a small percentage. Most people watch our videos and love them, and I love that. People just say, you know, don't take the comments so personal. It's hard to not take it personal when somebody took the time out of their day to sit down and write in the comment section that you're an idiot. It's like I said, we film what we do, but we don't film everything. Like the one the other day with the F-150.
Yeah.
Somebody's like, well, I really hope you got your high lift jack out of the back of that F-150.
We did. We got it.
Yeah. I've seen people on videos that have commented, well, I can't believe you left your shovel out there. Just because we didn't film every single thing of picking the tools up or doing that or cleaning the oil spill up does not mean we didn't do it. It means we didn't film it. It means we were working. We were doing what we're supposed to do. So, I apologize. I guess we should film better or film more. I still don't think there's a better film guy out there than Mike. He pulls it off amazing. Like I said, he gets the shot, he gets this, and then he randomly does nature hikes and knows all this stuff about everything. Like, it's fantastic. It's great. So I'm not directing that at anyone, but you know who you are. You know.
Except that one guy. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm directing it at you. Yeah, I don't know. What else is there? I don't know. I want to do a couple other things, like the trail etiquette series that we kind of do in the video series, or in our videos where we do talking about trail closures and stuff like that. I do kind of want to expand that and maybe cover some winching 101 basics, some high lift safety tips. Don't ever use a high lift like I use a high lift. Like, that's basic number one. Stuff like that. The airing up and down ridiculousness, that kind of stuff. Cover those bases. I don't know. I would say leave in the comments, but if you comment during live stream, then as soon as I click off the live stream, all the comments are gone. So
yeah, they don't get to see this part.
Yeah, leave a comment later after the live stream if you want us to do that, or if you think that's a good idea. Like, I don't want to stray too far from what we do. Oh, that was another thing. The Mater Cross. So we did that with a bunch of our friends. We did some junk vehicles and we raced them around the desert. And we had an absolute blast. And we caught a lot of grief for that. Like, we had somebody come up in Farmington to tell us that by doing that, we're just destroying a vehicle for clicks. And most of the vehicles were already junk. They were going to get hauled off. We saved them. They were going to get scrapped. And then that was hands down the most fun I've had with my friends at an event. And so the video tanked. Like, the video did horrible. Nobody liked the video. Nobody watched the video. It was a 10 out of 10. Nobody wanted
People
to see
either
it.
loved it or
Yeah,
hated
they
it.
loved it or hated it. But I had an absolute blast with my friends, and there's no possible way you could make me feel guilty for that. So,
Suck it.
so sorry about that.
Suck a fish.
But I don't know if we'll do it again. I mean, we'll definitely do it again, but we might not film it because there's no point if you guys don't like it. But I don't know. What are we getting questions or yelled at or answers?
A lot of comments.
Oh.
I am reading comments. Yes. I saw one a long time ago. What does Trailmater mean? I'm guessing they're kind of referring to, like, how did that come about, or...
So, the name Trailmater it's a spin spoof thing on, of course, Disney's Towmater. But Trailmater has no affiliation with Disney, and we are not trying to make money off of Disney's likeness, or what did the lawyer tell me to say?
Don't put any eyeballs in the
No
chat.
eyeballs in it, no face on the grill. But yeah, somebody commented that years and years ago. It was after I did one of the first jobs where we carried a rig off the trail. Somebody put a picture up on Instagram, and this guy that I know, Dan, up in Salt Lake, he goes, "Oh, that's just Rory with Trailmater," and I just thought it was a really cool name, and it just kind of stuck. I don't name a lot of my rigs, like everything. Like, this is the Buggy, and the white truck is the white truck, and the silver truck is the silver truck, and the blue truck is green. So I don't really name my vehicles.
Somebody asked if you'll ever build an XJ.
I don't know.
What's your favorite beer to drink?
I mean, technically, built an
I mean, kind of, in a way.
Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing. Here's something. Here's a little controversial hoo-ha and thing going on. The OffRoad Games. We are building a budget rig for the OffRoad Games. We will have that, so we got to factor that in on all this stuff of building that real quick and everything. But so Matt wants to do a wrecker event up Nasty Half in Sand Hollow. And I would take my wrecker. I would probably try Nasty Half with my wrecker. But I heard that we're supposed to tow a disabled vehicle up Nasty Half. So I will not do that with my wrecker. So I'm not going to destroy my prized possession for YouTube clicks or clout to say that I did something. I do things with that truck on a daily basis that nobody else can do. So I'm not going to try to destroy it just to prove a point. Like, that seems ridiculous to me. And my truck isn't a YouTube stunt. Like, I didn't decide to build it for the heck of it. Like, that's what built my business, and it does what it does extremely well in the area it's built for. So I'm not going to destroy it for an event. But that does not mean we're not competing. We just probably won't be using Trailmater if that's the trail and that's what we have to do. If we have to drag a vehicle up a serious hardcore rock crawling trail, we have a vehicle that does that. It just isn't a tow truck. But like I said, we'll see. But I know there's some people building some things just for it. Looking at you, Rick. Like Rick watches our video. But yeah, so that's kind of thing. We will be at the off-road games. I just don't know what we'll be doing about the record portion of the event. Because don't think I don't want to try again. Because, I mean, we've got People's Choice Award 2 years in a row. So we'll be there. I'm just not going to trash my truck for the fun of it. So,
people want to know, when are you going to rear steer the buggy?
I don't know. I have a rear steer axle. I haven't decided if I want to. I don't know. I want to. That's a stupid question. I absolutely want to, but I'm very scared to make it different because it works so good the way it is. So I don't know. That's up in the air.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
First and foremost, I have to build Chris a buggy. Chris has been pestering me for over a year to build her a buggy, and I'm going to build her a buggy. So that is my first and foremost thing before the buggy gets rear steer, is I have to build Chris a buggy that looks exactly like this one.
All right.
Any other evil things?
A whole bunch of people asking about Robbies Record.
I don't know if they saw the beginning.
Yeah. So, like I said, Robbies Record, that's the biggest thing for the reason of this video, is Robbies Record will be worked on next month after busy season fades out, right after Thanksgiving. Town goes dead, so we will pull Robbies Record in and we will get back on it and working on it and get it all dialed in. No, we haven't finished it. I know it's been months. I know a lot of people showed up just to watch that, but we can't just do build videos. Like I said, we don't have enough people to do recoveries and do builds and do that. So we'll focus on it in our downtime. Robbie's very aware of the timeline we're working on, and he's fine with it. So there it is.
How'd you like using Jeff's Samurai?
Other than not fitting in it really well, it was really awesome. Yeah.
Is Justin still around?
Yes, Justin's upstairs editing right now.
Or watching the video.
Or probably watching the video. Hi, Justin.
Hi, Justin.
Is it getting more difficult to find reasonably priced big blocks?
Define reasonably priced.
Yes.
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah, sure. I don't know.
I'm always scouting Facebook Marketplace, so I found them on there running, or found one the other day for like $500, but it has a rod knock. So it's a builder.
We got dozens of those.
Yeah, but it's a builder. But I mean, it was a later gen roller motor.
Ah, one of the better ones.
Yeah. So
let's see. Can you do a video series about picking lines?
that's a tough one. Like, how would you do that?
Kind of depends on what you're driving.
Well, it depends on what you're driving. It depends on what the obstacle is. Like, I don't know.
Can you drive?
I've seen it.
We don't know.
I've seen it. Yeah.
No,
Well-
whoever that.
We'll work on that. We'll look into that. See how we can play that out. Be a little tough.
What do you think about the Peck Brothers record?
I thought it was pretty cool. Like I said, I stand behind this from day one when I first seen it. I understand why they did it, but that boom is very heavy. That boom is super heavy and a lot of top heavy weight.
Right.
Very far up there. But I think the concept's pretty cool. I think they did a great job packaging it all together, and it looks awesome. Like I said, we'll have to see how it does. They don't really invite us to go wheeling. Like, they never do.
They're on a different schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peck Brothers.
Yeah. Anyway.
People want to know, why doesn't Mike drive? Why don't you trust Mike's driving?
You made that up.
I could show you lots.
Like what we said earlier, Mike's a great camera
When
guy.
did I ever say Mike's not a good driver?
Right. Well, that one video.
Which one?
We were in Grand Junction.
Yeah,
pulling
when
out
he
a
was trying to
Oh
kill
yeah,
us.
you guys want to?
Yeah.
Come on over. Take a ride, Mike, in Panda Express in Grand Junction. It's really.
You want to be
it was,
excited? Come ride with me.
It's not even that.
International buffet. We're coming out of there, and it was just.
How many people in this immediate vicinity have totaled a car on the highway recently?
And he's really excited about it.
Me!
I did not.
He did it.
No, that you know, it has nothing to do with that. Like I said, Mike's a great driver. Mike does awesome. But when we all go out as a group, Mike's usually holding the camera because Mike's badasses with the camera.
Mike's the best with cameras. That's why he gets good, really good. That's why he gets entertained.
Yeah.
Mike is getting all the good shots.
That's like the other day when I was doing the roof on the buggy. You go, did we film that? And I said, no, because I did it.
Details.
Details.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Mike's a great driver. Not in town.
Yeah, I don't like town driving. I don't like driving on roads.
Dirt roads and off-road trails, perfect. The best.
But yeah, city driving, you guys can have it.
Yeah. Weird. I still think you made that up.
No, there's dozens.
Dozens.
Okay, maybe two.
Let's see.
Was Mike a tour bus driver?
No. I did do tours, though.
You
Like
drove the Hummers, right?
Hummers and ATV tours.
Basically the same thing,
Similar.
just four-wheel drive.
What else we got?
What? No beer?
What? Red Bull.
Can't drink. We're on the clock.
Yeah.
Did you ever sell the Scrambler?
Yes, I did. I sold the Scrambler to my buddy Doug up in Washington? Yeah, Washington. That's where Doug lives. But it's in the Connex because he paid me for it, but he hasn't had time to get down here and pick it up. So now it's in the Connex with Lily's Jeep.
Nice.
But yeah, that one was kind of emotional. I didn't want to sell the Scrambler. I really loved the Scrambler, but I needed to sell one to justify buying the LJ. So
People want to know why it's not horizontal.
I wish it was. I clicked on something wrong and I forgot to change that setting, and you cannot change the setting without shutting the entire live stream off and starting a new one. I screwed up. Turns out I don't know a lot about technology.
What other hobbies do you guys have besides off-roading?
Off-roading.
I go fishing and hunting. I went fishing yesterday.
Okay.
I didn't. Sage caught one. It was about this big. Little pike.
That's basically off-roading, isn't it? You're not on the road.
I mean, yeah, you're in a
You
boat.
off-road?
Yeah.
Off-roading.
You don't get much more off-road than on the water.
Yeah. You're in the lake. You are off the road.
Hunting, you're just never on the road. So.
Yeah, a lot of off-roading, I guess. Say.
What do you do?
Go to tournaments.
Go to tournaments. Softball. Volleyball. I was just in Salt Lake and I seen a whole bunch of fans up there. And if you're watching, hi. I'm back.
Made it.
Safe.
I'm here, not there. I'm here.
Somebody was saying, can you repeat the Onyx Build?
Oh,
Just
we dropped out of the Onyx Build. We're not part of the Onyx Build anymore. It just wasn't working because it's too close to my wedding. My honeymoon almost overlaps with the start of the Onyx Build challenge. The thing that they're driving on and all that stuff, and so that just doesn't work out. So like always, I said yes to more stuff than I can get accomplished in a day. So yeah.
Will you ever go EFI on Mater? Next.
I think he's poking you.
So, for anybody watching this video, every vehicle I own has fuel injection on it. Contrary to what everyone tells me. Turns out I know more about my vehicle than people that seen it on a video and tell me about my vehicle. Everything I own, everything I own has fuel injection on it.
Except for the go-kart.
And the jet skis and the
And
jet
the jet
boat.
ski and the jet boat.
I knew somebody was going to go there.
There's a four-wheeler out there.
Yeah.
That's fuel injected.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It is.
No wonder it doesn't work.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Must be why it doesn't work.
That's probably why it don't work.
Yeah. Yeah, all of my off-road vehicles. Are you happy now? Oh no. Back to the water.
Back to water.
Back to the water. Anyway, all of my off-road vehicles are fuel injected. I have MSD Atomic fuel injection that looks like a carburetor, but it's not, on both of my records. Anyway.
Yeah, somebody commented, like, hey, when are you going to take that carburetor off and put a fuel injection on?
Yeah, you know, fuel injection is better for off-road. It's like, yeah, that's why it's injected. Should I take my injection off and put
I think
injection on?
we tricked them when you die out. We
Oh, and we say,
yeah, carburetor.
carburetor life.
That's probably
Yeah.
what happened. It's Mike's fault.
Wait, you said that.
Probably my fault. Somehow I did that.
Okay. Next.
What happened with the jet ski? It died.
It's not dead.
Yeah, the jet ski died, so they've been sitting in the yard for a while. Because we use them when it's hot.
Right. Well, in the spring when the water's up.
Yeah, when the water's up and it's warm and all that. And last time we had them out, they ran great. And we didn't disconnect the batteries or shut them off or whatever, so we just grabbed them and went. Because that call literally came in like, my truck is floating down the river. I don't know where it's going to stop. So we just grabbed something and was like, hey, these ran a couple months ago. I'm sure they still run. And then we got out there, and sure enough, they did not run. So we pulled the battery out of one and threw it in the other to make it go. And we took off, and it died, and then it wouldn't restart, and then it all went downhill. And then we ended up swimming anyway, so it was a total waste of time. And
We should have just literally walked to
Yeah.
the vehicle.
Yeah. I had a plan, and like always, plans change. Like you can have the ultimate idea, and then life gets in the way. And like, what did Mike say on that other recovery? We will take it as it comes and adapt as necessary. And that's what we do on every job. We thought we were going to have to go miles to look for a vehicle, but we didn't have to.
Right.
What's up?
Oh, no, I was just reading things.
Okay.
One of the good ones I saw, what's your favorite YouTubers? Dirt Village Lux is pretty good.
Way to plug his own channel on my video.
Yes.
Oh, buddy.
Anyway, next.
Next. When is the rear steer upgrade? So there's a person who's
I don't know.
infatuated with this question.
Yeah, I don't know. I may never do it. I don't know. Like I said, my first priority is I have to build Chris a buggy before I do rear steer on mine. I need to build Chris a buggy. So, yeah.
Now people are commenting their favorite YouTube channels. So.
Okay, what do we got?
Colt builds it. Wonder Hussy. Code Blue Cam. I don't know what that one is.
Got nothing.
Got nothing. Police activity. What was your most dangerous recovery? Most dangerous.
What was the most dangerous?
I don't remember most dangerous.
I don't know.
I never had it most dangerous.
I don't feel like.
I don't feel like we were ever really in that much danger.
Yeah, I know everybody was really panicked about the river rescue.
Yeah, the water recovery seemed pretty exciting.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't-
it
I didn't
was
feel
really
like we
chill.
were-
It was really chill. Like,
I think the biggest danger was maybe hypothermia, but it wasn't that cold.
the biggest problem was just trying to get the strap hooked up.
Right, in a way that was going to work.
Yeah, that was gonna work. I was trying to go through the rim, and I just couldn't get it because those brakes are so tight right there. I
Yeah.
just couldn't get it to go through, and there's not a lot of room to stuff a shackle through.
Well, it's hard to find a tow point when it's underwater.
Yeah. But like I said, I mean, I never felt like we were really in danger.
No. I never have.
Sean says, as he's sitting in the Jeep watching us drown. Which, he was the smart one. He was the smart one.
There's
Yeah,
definitely a
yeah.
heckler in the audience
Yeah.
asking about Robbies Tow Truck more.
Well, and it'll recycle.
I think it's recycling.
Oh.
Yeah, it'll recycle.
Oh.
And it'll ask the same question. You got to look at the name.
I see, I see.
He's been asking the question. I've seen it 100 times.
Yeah.
Same guy.
Same guy.
Same comment. Just
comment.
goes.
One just keeps seeing it.
Everybody's saying Mike's a horrible driver. One person.
One person.
Anyway.
You ever been attacked by an animal during a rescue?
Ooh.
Mike has. Almost.
Oh, what? When?
Remember when you went to go pet the dog and he was like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess that counts.
That counts.
Counts.
No, I mean,
No, haven't been attacked.
I've been horribly assaulted by mosquitoes and gnats.
True. Yeah, those can be pretty violent
Yeah.
at times.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
That's about it, though.
Thoughts on Matt's Spud truck? What do you think of that thing?
Next.
For the area, I think it's awesome. We have kicked around the ideas of a rollback in this area for quite a while, but like all it would be is just literally a regular rollback with a slight lift and four-wheel drive. Like that's all we really need. Like for white brim and Schaefer,
Yeah, dirt
potash, yeah, like all that stuff. But I think that's gonna be a great one for like dedicated side by side recoveries to go out in the sand dunes. I think that's gonna be a great one.
Why don't you run diesel like most of the others?
Who? Tell me who.
Other
You
than-
show no. You show me who is out here doing recoveries like we do with a diesel. You show me somebody who does recoveries like we do. Let alone running a diesel.
Yeah,
Ooh.
tell him to come down here.
When are we getting a helicopter?
Never.
Never. It's a diesel.
Oh, yeah, they probably run on diesel.
But that's also the other thing. That's the other thing is like you can't just have a helicopter and then you can go lift vehicles out. That is not the case. You have to have lift permits, you have to have schooling, you have to have rigging certifications, There is so much involved to picking a vehicle up with a helicopter that way more entails than having the helicopter.
Do you recommend people moving to the hurricane area?
I don't know. I'm not in Hurricane.
Yeah, we don't live there. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Here.
No, I was just looking at the time because I don't have my phone. Only Marlin manages to run a diesel in his very light record. And he also doesn't run seatbelts or a roll bar. So, yeah, take that for decisions on engines. Since you're in Moab, do you recommend people moving to Hurricane? Wait, what?
Where do we live? We live in Moab. It's area code 84532.
Remember that night recovery?
Favorite?
Sean give classes on how to be so chill.
Ooh, yeah. You got any lessons there?
No. Can't give my secrets away.
Yeah, it took years and years to perfect this.
Yeah, years and years and years. Years.
Many moons.
Many moons across the
Somebody
plains.
is asking, why is Old Blue slow? Old Blue is pretty quick for a tow truck.
Is the motor in the buggy stock? And what are your thoughts on the 4.6 Goal Instructor? 4.6 Goal Instructor looks like a pretty mean motor. I have no idea. This thing is as bone stock as it comes. Well, hang on.
Yeah.
It is pretty modified. It's got a throttle body spacer, so it's pretty legit. But no, this one came out of something.
Probably Jeep.
Well, but I mean, yeah.
It's like a YJ.
No, it came out of a.
TJ.
I think it did come out of a TJ.
TJRL.
No.
Or LJ. No,
TJUR.
TJUR.
Yeah.
Here's a good inflammatory question.
Oh, great, Mike.
What is the best side-by-side to buy?
Kawasaki.
The KRX, they're pretty good. They hold up around here better than most, so that's, if we had to choose.
50-inch recovery vehicle in the works. No.
Is Moab in Great Britain? Also no.
It's one in the UK. What are your favorite tires? BFG.
Yeah.
Not a sponsored statement.
Yeah,
Thanks.
what's up, BFG?
Thanks, Jeff. Jeff is my tire guy and tire sponsor.
We like Jeff.
I don't know. No, it's all stock motor in this. I would love to have something a little more peppy because this thing is very old and tired, but it works great. Pulls good, breaks many parts.
Somebody asked, what's the largest animal I ever got hunting? Spike, 1-in-1. Just a little guy.
1-in-1.
Donka.
Yeah.
White man in the
Yeah.
Do we own a race car? Do y'all own a race car?
Yes.
Well,
I mean, yeah, we got the Astro.
got the Astro.
van. I got a Volvo.
yeah.
Sean's got something hiding, coming in the works.
Yeah.
It works. You guys just let.
Yeah.
Camaro?
No.
Oh.
Well.
Jump truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah, but no. But no.
Different race car.
Alright. Alright. Mike, when are you going to finish the camper?
Thanksgiving. I'm gonna go with the same answer as always. It's not gonna be done. No, I put a chimney in the other day. That was the highlight. You guys haven't seen it yet, but someday you will.
Mike did.
What'd I do?
I don't know. Somebody asked who farted. Mike.
Dances with wolves.
Yeah. Now, why don't he write? Oh man.
Well, let's see.
What's most stock vehicle you've ever seen make it up Hell's Gate?
The most stock vehicle?
I saw a TW200 go up it. A little dirt bike. It was pretty stock.
Well, if we could ever get everything fixed on it, we'd see a fairly stock Astro go up it.
Oh yeah. Slightly modified. I've seen a go-kart go up it with a minor assistance.
Halfway.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of stock.
Well, I mean, like Rubicons do it all the
Yeah,
time, right?
Yeah, like
Pretty much anything with lockers will probably make it. Maybe.
I made it.
I took my Geo Tracker up with no lockers.
There you go. Is that a Geo Tracker, maybe?
So it had 3950 PFG all-terrains on it.
Electric or air lockers, and why?
Electric. Because air lockers suck. Air lockers leak. Air lockers have so many fails. So many.
All of them.
What do you contribute to the transmission issues on Blue?
There were many factors. Most of them me. There might have been a lot involved with this foot right here. And I don't know if you noticed the supercharger I put on it. There was a lot of issues with the transmission on Blue. Like the original one was the original transmission, and we burned that up because we did a recovery, and then I insisted on doing burnouts over by Hell's Gate, or not Hell's Gate, the Potato Salad Hill. And then we got it built, and then the driveline seized up from doing dumb stuff on Pritchett. Like, it was all just me. It was all mostly me. But now we have an insanely overbuilt transmission, and I think it seems to be doing good. And yeah, temps are down, everything's great. So it seems to be working good.
I saw a good one a while back. It said, explain the why IFS is bad in Moab, or what's the challenge about IFS, or something along that line.
So IFS, the problem with IFS and the rocks is there's so many moving parts. So you don't just have the suspension links holding the solid axle and that. And a lot of vehicles that are built with IFS are not really designed for off-road. I know the Toyota guys are about to get their torches lit and their pitchforks out. I don't care. I really don't care. They don't hold up in the rocks. Like, yes, they will hold up great off-road, but out here is a whole nother animal. And we see the fails, the tie rod failures, the ball joint failures, all that stuff. We just see less brakes on straight axle rigs in the rocks. Sorry.
Gear versus chain transfer case?
Gear.
Gear to gear.
Gear. Mostly because most of the gear-driven transfer cases you can twin stick. A chain-driven transfer case you can't.
Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And front digs are always necessary.
What about TTB on a Ford? We've seen them be fairly durable at times.
Yeah, they work. Most of the older Dana 44s is the size of that small axle U-joint. That's the one that kills you all the time. As soon as you go over like 35-inch tires, that's what always breaks, is that smaller axle shaft U-joints. Like the Dana 44s and the JKs went to a bigger U-joint, so they seem to hold up a little better and survive longer.
IFS sucks. It's like 3 comments for the
Chevy IFS sucks. All IFS. Chevy, Toyota, the new Bronco is ridiculous. It just doesn't hold up out here. So, favorite beer, so when I stop by, I know what to bring you guys. What about AAM axles? I don't know. You still have the JK.
Ooh, what leaf spring
Sean's
bushings
sleeping.
are you running in Trail Mater? We use the ones that they get us at
Well,
Elkham Spring.
they're poly.
Or red?
Yeah, polyethylene. It's so helpful.
The red ones from Elkham.
So it's called Lou.
What are those called?
Propylene? Propylene?
Polyethylene?
Rethylene.
Polypropylene? I don't know.
Rethylene.
Anyway, they're the red ones.
Ritalene.
We tried the what Kevlar
Polyurethane.
Well, we tried the Kevlar impregnated ones, and they didn't do as good with the weight.
Somebody's asking about a front coil spring source for an F-250. The internet has your answer.
Usually,
Google it.
Google it. There's usually a lot to that because it's like, what ride height are you going for? What coil spring? The spring rate. There's so many different things to that. But
What engine was in the Samurai?
what is that? There's a 1.9 liter out of what is it?
I don't remember. There was
2 point something? I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe it's a 2 liter. He told me the name of it, and I can't
It
remember.
was out of something super bizarre that I didn't even recognize.
Yeah, but it was a 2 liter, 2.0 liter,
You ever seen Bigfoot?
not a 4.0 liter.
4 liters of fury. Right here. Ready to be unleashed.
I know, we need to go unleash it. We got a recovery on Hells we got to go do.
Yeah.
So
We put new lights on it, so we gotta go test drive it.
yeah, we gotta load everything up. So maybe a couple more minutes.
South Park or King of the Hill? I like South Park.
Yeah. Any plans in the future for Robbies Record? What breaks the most? Thoughts on ORI struts? ORIs are awesome. They're probably one of the best all-in-one shock options, I think. But they are still an all-in-one shock option. So if you break a shock mount or you break a shock bolt or something, you're dead in the water. So that's why I like the coil springs and the shock separate. So if the shock breaks, you can take it off and fix it later.
Here's a fun one.
Or it can break in the middle of a competition, you can fall over and bend the cage and have to cut your car apart. Either way, whatever.
Yeah. Somebody asked, what's your favorite winch?
One that works.
RCV or U-joint? RCVs are great if you can afford them.
What lift is on the LJ? Metal hook. Oh, speaking of that, somebody mentioned that the other day in a comment. They're like, where did this LJ come from? When did you get it? And you got it stock and then it was built. No, we bought it this exact same way. I bought it from Chris's dad, so that would be my father-in-law.
Soon to be father-in-law.
Yeah. But I bought it from him and it was already built. All we did is change the rims and tires on it. So we didn't, that's all we did, change rims and tires and put half doors on it.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Yes. I don't know if it belongs there, but it is pretty good.
That was from Howlin' Wolf Garage.
What?
Yeah, he's there in the right there.
Would you get to work? Hector. Just hanging in the background, waiting to paint something. Speaking of a yellow LJ, Hector, stop. I hate yellow.
He just left the shop.
Whoa!
Oh,
Whoa!
come on!
Can't even have a good time with nobody.
He's like, no, I'm out. Peace.
I'm out.
Oh man, yeah, people are upset. You've offended.
What?
Well, the pineapple thing.
Oh, good. New cage is awesome. Justin needs to make an appearance and say hi. What platform would you recommend for someone with off-road experience but good mechanical experience to get into off-roading? Jeep.
When's Rory's bachelor party?
We don't want to talk about the bachelor party. So the bachelor party already happened.
We lived.
Barely. What did it take?
Barely.
2 or 3 days to recover?
Oh,
A week.
it was a bad time for me.
Yeah.
Most of a week.
I'm finally back to feeling okay.
Just barely.
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 Bachelor party is the reason SUV was in the river.
No!
Why does my washing machine eat only one sock at a time? How many socks are you putting in there? Does everyone drink alcohol?
Sometimes.
How else do you get it?
I mean, there's.
Hey! Let it go!
Don't read too much.
Just stop!
Is your refrigerator running?
You better go catch it. Alright.
Canyon Pizza in Moab.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it's the best pizza. I think. I don't know. Is it, Mike? What's
Yeah.
your best pizza?
Currently, I would give it a yes.
What's your best hangover cure? I don't know. I don't know. Well,
Here? I don't know. If
I
that's-
mean,
Get an
my
IV.
old hangover cure was to just continue drinking, but
Yeah.
I'm not young anymore, so I can't do that. All right. For some reason, my cat is watching you guys with concern.
Hi, Cat.
Hi, cat. All right. We have got to go on a recovery. So I want to say thank you guys to everybody that came in, commented, that watches. And I want to say thank you to everybody that watches us and likes what we do. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody that tunes in to watch whatever shenanigans we're doing, whether it be We Rock or attempting to build a car or trying to build Robbies Record or random recoveries out of the river or whatever. It's slowly, it's like people are trying to one up us to just put their vehicle in a more scary place for us to get out. But we're having fun doing it, and we love bringing you guys along, and thank you so much. So, like always, thanks for watching.
What he said.
What who said?
What he said. What him said. Bye. Bye.
How do you make it stop?
Panic.
The wire, you gotta get cuts.
Are you sure you want to stop?
You gotta-
Yes.
yeah.